One of the things that you were talking about was the off-box virtualization. And this sounds a lot like a DPU. And we've been talking about Project Monterey, which is our effort to incorporate DPU technology inside our stack. Can you talk a little bit about DPU technology, or is this proprietary and secret stuff?
Yeah, it's semi-proprietary. So we do use standard SmartNICs, which had a concept where you can offload into a SmartNIC already some of the control plane of the MAC addresses, what is being allowed, networking rules, and that kind of stuff, so that you have very low latency for when traffic goes out. It can already do routing and security kind of stuff. That also actually allows us to have a super low latency, by the way. So the network that we have in our cloud, is non-oversubscribed. So we guarantee from any physical machine to any other physical machine inside a single data center, you always have full bandwidth. And it doesn't matter what other customers in our cloud are doing, or even yourself on other servers and that kind of stuff. So that oversubscription is there, and that is part of that concept that the routing can already be controlled at that layer. And it also means that there's extremely little amount of hops, network hops, for traffic to jump between boxes. That means that, the latency is incredible. It's incredibly low, especially if you think about really how large our environment is. But besides that, it goes to an Oracle Cloud Control machine, and we don't specify too much information around that, because that really is our secret sauce. The way in how we manage and operate that, we do have a security network architecture document that at some level explains how the SmartNICs work to that network control plane. The secret sauce, the specialty of the entire Oracle Cloud really is that network layer, that off-box control plane. The other nice thing about it is our only architecture. So that architecture that we use is designed now so for us to run a VMware service, but for any of our other services. So our entire SaaS portfolio, our entire PaaS portfolio, our entire infrastructure services, all uses this one single architecture. And this allows us to very easily open up new regions because they're not complex. We literally put one architecture in place and it can run all of our services. It allows us to much better utilize our equipment, therefore lowering our cost. Which something you probably wouldn't be expecting from Oracle, because people always think Oracle is expensive. But if you look at just normal compute stuff in our cloud, we are just incredibly cheap. We're literally often half of the cost of an AWS or an Azure. And that's not a promotional price, and we're not losing money. We're not buying customers. This is just because we have one single architecture that's just better utilized.